Yo, what's poppin', everybody? This is another podcast with Aris P. If you enjoy this, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I thank you in advance. This time I'm going to talk about the Atlanta Hawks New York Knicks game that ended a few minutes ago in Madison Square Garden, downtown Manhattan, New York City. The final score was 107 to 105. The Atlanta Hawks got the win. And of course, that was a crucial win because they got to steal the home court advantage this way. Now, about before the game, I think that Nate McMillan was wrong to complain about the referees. I mean, come on. You don't do this. You got to have sportsmanship. But of course, Nate McMillan did it for a reason, probably to make the referees prove that they're not in favor of the Knicks or something like that, which is nonsense because referees are human beings, of course, and they make mistakes like all of us. But anyway, we had 13,000 fans in the building, and they were wilding. Trae Young started to knock down jumpers for Atlanta. He was amazing. Both teams were nervous in the beginning. The Knicks were missing a lot of shots. Coach Tibbs took Elfrid Payton out of the game quite early, I'd say, and he was right to do that. The Knicks missed 8 straight shots, but were still down by 5 because of their great defense. When the Hawks play without Clint Capella, they become a small team. I mean, undersized. Since the Knicks were missing long-range shots, they had to score from the paint. I mean, the Knicks just couldn't hit a three. We had a low score, of course, so at the end of the first quarter, the score was 24-16 from what I can recall. The Hawks were ahead. Alec Burks came into the game and gave the Knicks a boost. He's a great shooter. Derrick Rose was unbelievable with his craftiness, layups, drives, his technique. He's really something else. Emmanuel quickly started his career in the playoffs with a long-range three, Steph Curry style. Obi Toppin was great off the bench as well with his athleticism, and he even knocked down a three too. I loved how Capella was grabbing those rebounds. He's an amazing rebounder. The Knicks bench was playing better than the starters, and on the contrary, the Hawks starters were playing better than their bench. So yeah, that was weird. The Knicks had a 12-4 run, from what I can recall. So they turned an 11-point deficit to a 1-point deficit at some point, which was awesome. Then at halftime, the score was 52-50 in favor of the Hawks. Elfrid Payton wasn't playing good defense on Trae Young. I mean, he wasn't helping in offense either, but yeah. It's kind of like his answers at interviews, which of course suck. Monolectic answers, come on. I think that Julius Randle had to chill, to calm down so that he could do his thing, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. I actually think that he was trying too hard. Well, this time the Hawks had a healthy team, and of course we all know that they're more talented than the Knicks are in offense, but the Knicks are better in defense. We actually swept them in the regular season, easily I'd say, because of their injuries. But now we got a difficult task ahead of us. Spike Lee and Tracy Morgan were in the building. The Knicks went hard towards the end of the third quarter. They had a 7-point lead, but Julius Randle made a couple mistakes, so it ended 71-73 for the Knicks. Then in the fourth quarter, Derrick Rose and Emmanuel quickly started off great with amazing layups and floaters. Alec Burks was big time. On the contrary, Julius Randle wasn't. And he, it's funny how he was actually great against the Hawks in the regular season, but not tonight. Well, that was really, really unfortunate and detrimental for us. I mean, come on, he couldn't even score free throws. Who expected that before the game? I don't know. But I must say that he did hit a crucial three-pointer 2 minutes before the end of the game. Then Derrick Rose scored a crucial shot, but Trae Young prevailed with his 31 points. The Knicks didn't play good enough defense in the end, and they didn't have mental toughness. It was a dramatic ending in the game. So, we lost home court advantage. That's really, really unfortunate, but what can we do? We got to move on. Try to get some wins. So y'all tune in for game 2. I'm out. Peace.